For this lesson, we will need a piece of paper, a pencil, a black marker or Sharpie marker, a die from a board game, and the 3 flower guides that I have included in the Google Classroom. I'm going to start with the sheet that says roll and draw a flower. I'm going to take my die and roll it. I rolled a 5. I'm going to find down the first column that tells me what kind of center my flower should have. So for my center flower, it is going to be a circle with some dots. I have to decide where I'm going to start. I'm going to be filling this paper with lots of flowers. So I want to kind of plan where I'm going to begin with that first flower. So I'm drawing my circle. I can start in pencil and then I can trace in Sharpie marker. If you feel comfortable, you can absolutely start with Sharpie marker and you don't have to do it in pencil first. Now I'm going to roll the die again to tell me what kind of petals belong on my flower. I've rolled a 2. So I'm going to go to the second column and it tells me that I have some U-shaped petals. I'm going to start with my pencil first. I'm going to make some U-shapes. How many? Well, there are 5 large petals on my flower. So I'm going to make 5 large U-shapes that go around the center of my flower. I want to check back and make sure I have all the details. There were some lines in the petals, so I'm going to add them as well. In between my big petals, there's even some smaller petals, so I'm going to make some tiny U-shapes in between. Then I'm going to trace it all with my Sharpie marker. I'm going to roll the dice again, and my third column is going to tell me the type of stem and leaves that I'm going to add to my flower. I rolled a 5 again, so my stem is just a straight line with 2 kind of teardrop leaves, one on the right side and one on the left side. They also have a line in the middle for added detail, so I want to make sure that I add that as well. Now I have one last column that's special on this sheet. It tells me the type of colors that I should use to color my flower. I rolled a 1. 1 tells me that I should use happy colors. So for my flower, I'm going to use some yellows, some oranges, some pinks, and some greens. Once I finish that flower, I can move on to another one. I may choose to work from a different sheet. Some of them have different instructions, like some might ask you to draw little designs on top of some of your petals, or maybe in between some of the petals. Make sure you're reading carefully so that you know how many layers your flower needs. They can be tall, they can be short, and you're going to fill up your page with some really beautiful flowers in your garden. You may color them using whatever you want, and to fill in your background, you can always add some clouds as well. Have fun, guys. I can't wait to see what you come up with.